They didn't leave because you cared too much. They left because, somewhere along the way, you stopped being a person with your own life. You became available. Every hour. Every day. For every need. And here's the part almost nobody realizes. The more you disappear into someone else's world, the easier it becomes for them to stop seeing yours. Let's start with a moment. You know this moment. Everyone does. You're lying in bed, phone in hand, screen brightness turned down so it doesn't hurt your eyes at midnight. You're not doing anything else. You're not scrolling anything important. You're just waiting. Waiting for one name to show up at the top of your screen. And when it finally does, something in your chest unclenches. Like you've been holding your breath for hours without realizing it. Here's the part nobody talks about. You didn't just wait for a message. You built your entire evening around the possibility of it. You didn't make plans, because what if they wanted to talk? You didn't go out with friends, because what if they finally had time for you tonight? You kept yourself open, available, ready, and you told yourself this was love. This was devotion. This was what a good partner, a good friend, a good person does. But here's what most people never notice. Somewhere in that waiting, you weren't living your life anymore. You were living in the space between their messages. Let's talk about the instant reply. You know the one. The message comes in, and before you've even processed what it says, your thumbs are already moving. 3 dots appear on their screen almost instantly because you never made them wait. Not once. Not ever. You tell yourself this is just how you are. Considerate. Attentive. Someone who doesn't play games. And that's true, partly. But here's something even stranger that happens over time. The faster you reply, every single time, without exception, the less magical your replies start to feel to the other person. Think about it from the other side for a second. If every single time you reach out, you get an answer within seconds, no matter the hour, no matter the day, no matter what you know they might be doing, something in the brain quietly reclassifies you. Not as someone precious, as someone constant. Like a light switch. Flip it, and it turns on. Every time. No suspense. No little flutter of, I wonder if they'll answer. You didn't become less lovable. You became less uncertain. And human attention, as unfair as this feels, is drawn to uncertainty. Not chaos, not games, but the small, natural gaps that come from someone having their own full life. This is where everything changes for most people watching this. Because once you hear that, your mind probably jumps straight to, so I should play games. I should wait to reply. I should pretend I'm busy. That's not it. That's not it at all. And if you take that lesson from this video, you'll miss the real one entirely. Let's talk about canceling your own plans. You had something scheduled. Dinner with a friend, a gym session, even just a quiet night you'd promised yourself. And then they text, hey, are you free tonight? And even though you weren't free, even though you had already committed to something else, some part of you starts calculating. How do I make this work? How do I say yes without looking like I dropped everything? How do I rearrange my whole evening so it doesn't seem like I rearranged my whole evening? You've done this, maybe more times than you'd like to admit. And on the surface, it looks like flexibility. It looks like prioritizing someone you care about. But here's what's actually happening underneath. Every time you cancel your own plans for someone else's spontaneous availability, you're sending a message, not with words, but with your actions. And the message is this: my time is negotiable, but yours isn't. You never say that out loud. You'd never even think it consciously. But actions speak in a language that bypasses the conscious mind completely. And over time, the other person starts to believe it too. Not because they're selfish, not because they don't care, but because you taught them, gently, repeatedly, that your evenings, your commitments, your own plans, always come second. And here's the part that stings a little. People don't resent the ones who hold their ground. They quietly, almost unconsciously, start to lose respect for the ones who don't. I want you to notice something about your own life right now. Not in the relationship you're thinking about. In all of them. Think about the friend who always has time for you, no matter what. The one who drops everything the second you reach out. You love them. You're grateful for them. But be honest with yourself for a second. Is that the friend whose opinion changes your whole day when they say something? Or is it the other one? The one who's a little harder to catch? The one who has their own busy life, their own plans, their own world that doesn't revolve around you? This isn't about which friend is better. Both matter. Both are real love. But there's something happening here that most people never stop to examine. The people who are always available, always agreeable, always there, often end up being the ones whose presence we take for granted. Not because we're cruel, because human beings are wired to notice scarcity and overlook abundance. It's not fair. It's not kind. But it's true. And pretending it isn't true doesn't protect you from it. Understanding it does. Here's something even stranger that happens. And this is the part almost nobody talks about. When you make yourself endlessly available to someone, you're not just changing how they see you. You're changing how you see yourself. Every time you say yes when you meant no, a tiny receipt gets filed away somewhere inside you. Every time you reply instantly to someone who took 6 hours to reply to you, another receipt. Every time you cancel your own plans, rearrange your own schedule, silence your own needs, to make room for someone else's convenience, another one. And receipts pile up. You might not notice them accumulating in the moment, but one day, you're lying awake, and there's this heaviness in your chest you can't quite explain. This slow, simmering sense of unfairness, of being unseen, of giving so much and somehow still feeling invisible. That heaviness has a name, even if you've never said it out loud. It's resentment, quiet, unspoken, often not even directed at the other person, but at yourself. Because some part of you knows. You keep choosing this. You keep answering right away. You keep saying yes. You keep showing up exactly the way you always have, and then wondering why it isn't being met the same way back. This is where a lot of people watching this are going to feel something shift. Because I'm not telling you that you're doing anything wrong by caring this much. I'm telling you that the exhaustion you feel, the confusion, the way you keep asking, why don't they show up for me the way I show up for them? That exhaustion isn't a sign that you love too much. It's a sign that you've been abandoning yourself in the process of trying not to lose someone else. The instant replies, the endless yes, the canceled plans, none of those things are the real issue on their own. They're symptoms, signs that somewhere along the way, you started measuring your worth by how available you could be, instead of how whole you already were. And until you understand why that happened, you'll keep repeating the same painful story with different people.